So glad you could join me today. After you've familiarized yourself with the history of the classical guitar, it's important to take a look at the working parts so you better understand your instrument. We'll take a look beginning with the headstock. This is the home of our machine heads, our tuners, that keep the pitch and tension of our strings at the level they need to be to produce a nice sound. As the strings move down the neck, they're guided down the nut. The nut facilitates space in between the strings and also raises the strings to a proper level in order to facilitate vibration. Our frets are these metal lines that go down the neck. Now, we often hear fret in guitar language, but we're referring to the space in between the frets, and not necessarily the metal frets themselves, even though that's their name, but we can't hold down the frets. It doesn't produce a very good sound. So we have to hold down the space in between the metal frets. For example, between the nut and the first metal fret is considered the first fret, and between the second metal fret and the first fret is the second fret, and so on. Most guitars, nylon string guitars especially, have around 20 frets. That leads us to our body. The body is the portion of the instrument that is our resonance chamber. Notice the sound hole. It's got a nice rosette around it that's just a decoration. The sound travels into the sound hole, bounces around on the bracing, and then travels back out amplified, and with the characteristic of the wood tone that the guitar is made from. The bridge is the part of the guitar where the strings are attached and they're guided back down the neck from the saddle. The saddle has an interesting job as well of raising the strings to maintain a distance to facilitate vibration, free vibration, because that's the only way that the strings will work. Notice that the strings are made of nylon. They were once made of catgut. That practice has been mostly discontinued. Some enthusiasts still use catgut strings, but mostly will use nylon composite. It does actually sound better than the catgut anyway. Now, when you're sitting, it's important to have a good chair, sturdy with a straight back, no arms, and a footstool to facilitate your left foot. And you can get a puppy to chew on too if you like. It's always handy. Your left foot rests on the footstool in order to raise the guitar so that your fingerboard is in the right place and that your right hand is comfortable above the sound hole to produce a nice warm sound.